Hello everyone, welcome. In today's yoga session, I wanted to highlight for you how effective it can be to work with a chair for your standing poses. So the chair, just like some of our other yoga toys, is a prop, and not only is it a helpful way, it can make certain poses more supported, but it can also allow you to hold your standing poses for longer duration, and as a result, be more penetrating. So please understand that sometimes chair yoga may make the poses more accessible, but not necessarily easier. Yeah, it's an important distinction. Hey there. If you have a cranky back, stiff neck, if you're overweight, anxious, or if you simply don't look, feel, or resonate with the images of yoga on social media, you will definitely want to check out my online course, Iyengar Yoga Fundamentals. Okay, the first thing I want you to do is collect for yourself a chair. And this is sort of a typical metal folding chair. I would say the main characteristics of your chair for this yoga practice is that it's stable, so no wheels, and no no armrests for the chair. Okay, it needs to be open. So folding chairs tend to work great for this sort of thing, plastic or metal. A dining room chair often doesn't have arms, and so that can be effective too. There's many kinds of chairs. So see what you have. And to begin with here, sit sideways on your chair like this. And one thing you might want to check is that when you're seated on your chair, your knees are not much higher than your hips. And in an ideal situation, it would actually be a little bit lower. Okay, so check that out. Otherwise, the poses, the asanas, are going to be unnecessarily difficult. Yeah, okay? So if you find that you're taller, I mean, I'm not very tall, I'm only 5 feet tall, so this chair does work for me. But if you find that it's not okay, the chair that you're using, then take a blanket or take a block or a piece of foam or something, and just put it under your buttocks, right? You're just gonna sit a little bit higher and create that angle for yourself, right? A folded blanket can work, towels, something like that. Start with the right side of your body facing the back of your chair, and then shift yourself back so that the back of your knees here are perfectly hooked to the front of the chair. Then open one leg up. So now you have 90 degrees. And when you're in this position, your left buttock will be hanging off the chair, right? Because you've hooked this knee, as I said. Okay, knee is hooked, buttock is off. And then take it back. Let's do that a couple times. Okay, scooch back there, hook the back of your knee. Now plant the right foot, open up the right leg. Left leg. Left buttock is hanging off the chair. Now swing your arm behind you. Take the other arm behind here and also hold the side of the chair here. You can roll your shoulders back, lift your chest, and now extend this left leg out to the side and walk it way back here. And again, reminder, your left buttock is off the chair, and then press your left thigh strongly back. Roll the outside edge of your left foot down, press your left thigh back. Press down into your right foot, externally rotate your right thigh out, and lift your chest up. Okay, so now you're not completely just sitting on the chair. There's almost a sense like you're hovering. Use your legs here. Again, press into your right foot, externally rotate your right thigh, and now press your left thigh back and absolutely straighten that leg. Pull back against the chair and lift your chest up. Virabhadrasana 2. And then release. Come back, the way you went in, and swing back. Okay, be here like a seated Tadasana. Take a couple breaths. Good. Then swing yourself around. Okay, again, scooch back, hook the back of your knees, hook the back of your knees here. Know where the front is, right? So right now I'm facing the narrow edge of my mat. Know that, understand where is the directionality of the pose, and then from here, open your right leg up. 90 degrees here between the legs. And then swing it back. One more time, open the leg up. As you open the leg up, the right buttock now is off the chair. It's completely off. My tailbone is just sort of pushing against the frame of the chair, but the buttock itself is hanging. Okay, from here, take the arm behind, other arm, get a grip on the chair, and now extend that leg all the way to the side. Roll the outer edge of the right foot down and straighten that right leg. Pressurize your left foot into the floor. Externally rotate that thigh out. Yes, and then pull against this chair, lift your chest up. Find your breath. Roll the outside edge of that foot down. Press your right thigh back. Rotate your left thigh out and pump that left buttock forward, forward, chest up. Good, then release, bring the leg back, find the different angles, swing it back, and again, seated Tadasana. Inhale, exhale, take a few breaths here. Good, let's try it again. Okay, second round here, Virabhadrasana 2. Hook the back of your knees, and then open up. Left leg comes forward. Swing your arms behind you. Yeah. And then extend that left leg. Now, probably the leg will want to come forward. But the same way I said to observe the narrow edge of the mat, now understand that long edge and see, can you start to walk the leg further and further back? Okay, roll the outside edge of the left foot down. Press your left thigh back, and as you press down into your feet, even though that right leg is bent, can you find the lift? Can you find that sense of hovering in the pose? Okay, pull back against the chair, drop your shoulders, lift your chest. Straighten your left leg, externally rotate your right leg, pump this right buttock forward so the groin opens. Chest up. Okay, one more little nuance here. As you press down into your right foot, feel as though you can slide the floor further and further to the right. Push into your right foot, slide the floor away, and broaden yourself across your front pelvis. Left thigh, push it back. Good. And then release, undo. Swing yourself back around, Tadasana, seated Tadasana. Okay, so one of the things, go ahead, turn yourself around. One of the things that's nice about working with the chair is that although the pose can make, the prop can make the pose more available, more accessible, it doesn't necessarily mean it makes it easier. Right? So it allows you to hold your pose. The duration can be longer, which can then allow for maybe deeper penetration or just the opportunity to get into different areas in your body in the pose. Okay, so just notice that, and let's go for this second round, second side. All right. Okay, hook the back of your knees, shift back. Small edge of the mat there, you're parallel right now to that side, and then open up your right leg 90 degrees. Right buttock is hanging off the edge of the chair. Now swing your arm behind you. You're starting to turn as if you could be parallel to the long edge of the mat, and now extend that right leg to straight and walk it way back, way back. Okay, this right buttock here is hanging off the chair. Roll the edge of the right foot down, straighten your right leg. Press strongly into your left foot, externally rotate, pump that buttock forward, open the groin. With your hands, pull back against the chair there. If you have this kind of frame that and it works to do that, it can be helpful. Pull back against it, lift your chest up. Drop the shoulders. Okay, now that nuance that I mentioned, press strongly into that left foot and now try to slide the floor away underneath your left foot. Slide it away. Straighten your right leg, push it back, slide the floor away with your left foot and open yourself up across the front pelvis. Shoulders down, chest up, Virabhadrasana 2. Hold it. Right? What are the actions? Right foot, left foot? And can you be even, right? Can you give even awareness, intelligence, attention to both parts, both legs, both sides of the body at the same time? Okay, and then release. Carefully undo yourself, come back, and again take a few breaths. Okay, moving along. Be again with the right side of your body facing the back of your chair. And we're going to carry forward now, moving towards an asana called Utthita Parsvakonasana. Okay? So we begin the same way. Hook the back of the knees and then open your left leg up. Find that 90 degrees as we did before. Swing the arm behind, take hold, turn your abdomen to the left and extend your left leg. Okay, so now we're here where we left off in Virabhadrasana 2. Roll the outside edge of your foot down, press your left thigh back, and pressing strongly into your right foot, turn your thigh out and try to slide the floor away from you. Chest up, shoulders down. Okay, now maintain everything you've just done here. Exhale and now hinge to the right, right? Lengthen the underside of your body and just lay your forearm here on your knee, the top of your thigh here, like so. With the back arm, if you have that chair frame, you can take hold and turn yourself to the left. Turn your abdomen, turn your ribs, roll that left shoulder way back. With your head, just keep it forward facing in line here with that long edge of the mat. Okay, keep it like so. Straighten your left leg. It may want to bend at this point. Press the left thigh back. Press strongly into your right foot. Slide the floor away and turn your torso to the left. Lift your chin just slightly away from the breastbone and get that spinal column in. Good. Beginning stages, Utthita Parsvakonasana. And then release. Carefully come back up and bring the leg back. Swing it around. Good. Second side. Okay, again, this beginning stage here, first stage, hook the back of your knee, chest up, and right leg, open up into the center. From here, turn the abdomen, swing the arm behind you, hold your chair. Remember, the right buttock now is off the chair seat. Okay, and then extend your leg to straight. Walk it back. Okay, just a little tip here. If you're finding there's no way you can straighten that leg, your chair may be too short. Okay, so I just put a little bit extra height. Build this up with a blanket, folded blanket or a soft brick or something like that. Give yourself a little more height. Don't make it unnecessarily difficult. Okay, straighten your back leg, straighten this right leg, turn your left thigh out, press into your foot and slide the floor away. Get that nice opening across the front pelvis. From here, exhale and hinge to the left. Lengthen the underside of your body and just rest your elbow here on your leg. You can even, sometimes it works out, you can grip the chair here like this. Yeah, it can work. And then turn your abdomen. Turn from the base of the abdomen, revolve. Turn the ribs. Roll your right shoulder way back. Go back to the leg. Straighten your right leg. Push it back. Slide the floor away underneath your left foot and turn your torso more and more. Again, chin just slightly away from the chest. Move the spinal column in. Breathe. Utthita, Parsvakonasana. Okay, and then release. Come back up and walk your leg back in. You can find the different stages. Swing it back and breathe here. Collect yourself, stabilize, steady yourself in this seated position. Okay, moving along. Now, in this practice, in this short sequence that we're doing here, you can certainly repeat the variation we just did, or I'm going to show how we can add to it, how you can go a little bit more towards the classical presentation of the pose. Okay, so right side of the body facing the back of the chair, and we're moving through the stages that we've been doing. Okay, open the left leg up. Swing the left arm behind, turn your abdomen to the left, and straighten your back leg, the left leg in this position. Okay, from here, roll the edge of the foot down, press your thigh back, slide the floor away, find that opening. Then hinge to the right, come to where we've left off. Turn your abdomen, roll that left shoulder back. Now from here, you may find that you can go a little lower than stopping here on your leg. So if that's the case for you, you can start to reach down. You can reach for the chair leg. You can reach for your own leg, right, like this, and lengthen the underside of your body more. Lay the side of your body down even further. Okay, still with your top arm, with your left arm here, hold the chair and turn yourself. Good, maintain this. Now if you still have stability, you're good here, and you can let go of the chair, take your left thumb into your left armpit like this, like Farmer Joe. Hug the elbow as close to the body as you can, and then as close to the face, lift it up. Yes, and then unfold the arm here for Utthita Parsvakonasana. Roll the edge of the left foot down, push that thigh back, press your arm against your leg or against the chair, and revolve yourself to the left even more. From the outer edge of your left foot through to the middle finger, extend, and then you can even turn your head to look up. Utthita Parsvakonasana. Remember the buoyancy. Don't just sink into the chair. Use that back leg. Okay, and then release. Inhale, come back up. You can heel toe yourself back together, and then swing back around. Again, take a few breaths. And second side. Okay, here, left side of the body is near the back of the chair, and hook the knees. Open the right leg up. Find the right angle. Swing the right arm behind you. Turn your abdomen to the right and extend that leg to the side. Roll the outside edge of the foot down, press your thigh back. Press into your left foot, slide the floor away, and again, find that buoyancy. Externally rotate this thigh. The bent leg, turn it out, turn it out. Okay, exhale again, hinge to the left, find the length through the underside of your body, and then see, can you go a little bit lower? You can reach here for the chair leg. You can reach for your own leg and press your arm against your leg to get that rotation even more. Okay, use your back arm against the chair frame and haul your your right shoulder back, back, back. Straighten your back leg, press into that front foot so that you find that buoyancy. You're not just sitting on the chair. Slide the floor away, open yourself up. Okay, then if you have your stability, you can let go of the chair, take your thumb into your armpit, hug the elbow in, and keeping the elbow as close to the face as possible. Raise the arm up, raise it up, and now without losing that angle, just unfold the lower arm. From the outside edge of the left foot to the middle finger, reach, reach, reach. Press your left arm against your leg, turn yourself to the right more. That's it, all the actions, maintain it. And then from the back of your head, turn to look up underneath your lifted arm. Utthita, Parsvakonasana. And then release. Inhale, come back up. And slowly, carefully bring your leg back. And take a few breaths. Okay, we've just done a couple of lateral standing poses, right? One where there's a right side and a left side. Let's kind of bring the practice all together here with something that's forward facing and even. Okay, so we're gonna end the practice with a supported Uttanasana, like so. So again, using the chair, and you can soften the seat of the chair with a blanket or with a bolster. I'm going to show with the bolster. The bolster can also be helpful if you need to make the seat of the chair a little higher, as can stacking several blankets. Okay, so stand with your feet at least hip distance apart, and if you find that forward bending is challenging for you, you may want to go even further, like towards the outside edges of the mat. Okay, now big broad feet, the legs should feel, I would think, a little bit alert, a little bit active after having done those standing poses. So clarify the undersides of your feet. How do you do that? Lift your toes, spread your toes, and then from your arch to your heel, reach back. Yeah, really press down. Now as strongly as you press into your heels, lift your kneecaps, lift your thighs up. Let's go with the hands on the hips here, wrap the elbows back, lift your chest, and then with your legs absolutely straight, fly your breastbone forward and come into this Ardha position, this half position. Find the chair with your arms, and then from the back of your legs, lift up to your buttocks, roll the buttocks over, and then let your torso, the side body here, release down a little bit, and rest your forehead on the support. Okay, and you may need to just, finesse the distance a little bit. You want to work that out so that you have the support. And notice also that I intentionally have my elbows bent, which is another reason why I like the bolster, because it makes the chair seat a little wider. So elbows bent, broaden that upper back, reach into the elbows slightly. Be such that your forehead is touching down and it's just gently being encouraged to move towards the bridge of your nose. Be here. Take your focus to the soles of your feet and again, press down. Heels down, lift the back of your legs up to your buttocks. Lift the front of your legs up. In Uttanasana, legs are completely active, but the torso is just released. Let go through your face, keep the facial muscles soft, and breathe. Notice any micro movements, shifting from side to side or shifting front to back, back to front, and just center yourself on your legs as best as you can. Let your focus move inward and see if maybe the breath can take you there, right? Let each exhalation be an opportunity to move a little more deeply inside. Connect with that aspect of yourself. Good. And you're welcome to stay in this position for a little bit longer, right? But if you're keen on a shorter practice for today, as your next inhalation comes around, on the inhale, take your hands to the bolster, push yourself up. You can come to that half position, and then one hand to your hip, other hand to your hip, and with a lifted chest, come back up. Okay, walk your feet together and stand in Tadasana. Okay, now this can be part of a practice, or if this is what you have time for today, then maybe this is your practice and it can serve you. Yoga serves you best when it fits, when you do it, right? So when it fits with your day. Okay, let me know in the comments if you enjoyed this practice and if you would appreciate other shorter practices like this that can be either pieced together with other videos or done in isolation for those days when you have a shorter amount of time. Okay, thank you so much for practicing with me, and I look forward to seeing you next time.